Okay, so American Horror Story Cult Episode 2 came out pretty strong with an opening sequence that was filled with jump scares that were timed great. It was very effective. It was actually terrifying to watch. I had my speakers all the way up, and it was Oz's nightmare sequence that I did think was real at first, and it was freaky, and those clowns are really freaky. And after seeing it this week, I've pretty much had my clown fix this weekend. But we got more Monday night, and it's kind of what's in right now, so it makes sense that they're doing scary clowns this season. I get it now. People are into that. And it was effective at the beginning, for sure. It had great horror elements to it, and it was shot really well. I also like how weird the babysitter is, played by Billy Lord, and that she's with Oz, and the whole Pinky Promise thing, and she's kind of manipulating him. And it's just like, give your fear to me. Fear makes us stronger. So she's got a whole endgame here with her weird belief system. She's kind of putting it on Oz. Really funny to see Billy Eichner, aka Billy from the Street, as the neighbor with his wife, and they're in a marriage pact, and that he's gay. I thought that was really funny. Some good dialogue between them and Sarah Paulson's couple there. It's also now hinting at why they keep showing us these honeycomb beehives, and he's a beekeeper, so that's something that's affecting Sarah Paulson and her psyche, so it should delve into that for sure. It's all on the posters, this whole bee theme, and that kind of hinting at it when he's talking about how bees all work in one unison. They all just do the same thing, get the job done. Which it's also showing, too, that this show's showing you all different types of political ideas and agendas and how that is also normal, too. And it's if we had society like bees where it was just going by the book and to the same agreement, it wouldn't be right either. So there is a lot of political commentary thrown in just little scenes that maybe someone sees a little slow or boring, but they're all throwing a lot at you. When it comes to Evan Peters' character, the one with the blue hair, not crazy about his character this season. I get that he's trying to be like neo-Nazi, Trump enthusiast, but he's like an anarchist as well. I just think it's annoying, and it's not really fitting into the rest of the story yet. It should obviously have a purpose soon, but it's a waste of a character to me. And his scene with Sarah Paulson when they're at the door, the lines are just corny, and it's too on the nose again. I get they're making fun of both sides politically, but it's not doing anything for me. I don't really enjoy his part, and I actually rather just him stay out of the story in general. I don't think it's necessary. Now, that bathtub scene with the nanny and Sarah Paulson had me sweating. Woo! That was crazy. It got me in the mood a bit, and then she was going to cheat on her wife, and I was ready to see that. You know, I was like, whoa, is she really going to do this? And she was about to, but then those security alarms went off, and the lights went out, and then things got really suspenseful. And you see now that Sarah Paulson's terrors are coming to life. And it went back to the whole gun story, where she got a gun from the neighbor, Billy Eichner. And that's another political commentary thing, where the gun was there to protect her. And she ends up shooting poor Pedro with the gun, an innocent guy. So that also attacks kind of having a gun versus not having a gun. And it kind of just shows both arguments in the episode, where you're like, all right, maybe I am for guns in a situation like this. And then she kills her own person, and then you say, well, maybe not for people who are mentally unable to hold one, you know? So it's throwing a lot at you, and it's enjoyable. And the last sequence was really suspenseful. I thought it was well done. I still don't understand why she won't just take her meds, though. That might solve this whole conflict in the whole show with her hallucinating and seeing stuff and not knowing what's real or not real. Maybe listen to the house visit therapist. Oz is showing those symptoms like his mother, too. He doesn't know what's real or not real with these clowns. So I do like that connection between the son and the mom. But we'll see where this goes. I think it's a solid setup, and it's very good for an episode 2 of a season, especially a show like this that's anthology. It was interesting. It kept my interest. It was entertaining. The horror elements, again, worked really well. It really still was super scary and freaky. I think that's what most people are watching this show for. But I'm still not caring a lot about the characters, especially Evan Peters' character, and even Sarah Paulson's, to a point where I wouldn't care if any of these people kick the bucket or die, or I need more investment or character building. I know it's hard, again, because the anthology. But this is what happens sometimes, is I don't really have a very big care for anyone in the show. Pedro getting killed, I just met the guy this episode. So again, it's not that effective. So overall, I'm going to give this episode a 7.5. Still very entertaining. Yes, it had its slow parts. Yes, it's not the best show on TV, but it's doing the job in the horror aspect. And it looks promising, the preview for next week. So we'll see where the season goes. It's with the times, which is good. It's tackling things that are on people's mind. So, yeah, solid 7.5 for me. I'll be doing every episode of American Horror Story. Comment below with your thoughts. I want to hear what you thought. I respond to everybody. Please let me know. I'm conflicted about the show in general. So, yes, comment, subscribe, follow me at SteveVarley1 on Twitter and Instagram. I cover a bunch of shows, movies. I do celebrity interviews, trailer reactions. So keep coming back.